How you doing? Let's go and get it started. Hey, how you doing, Sunny Sale? What's going on? Technology King, grab that link, bro. Smack that thumbs up, guys, on y'all way in.
Yes, good morning.
D. Johnson.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Technology King, 76.
Hey, what's going on, Miss Billy?
Good morning, Cam B, Miss Billy.
Miss Billy.
Charmaine, D. Johnson.
Aaron 76. What's going on, everybody?
Hope you guys had a great night last night. Hope you're having a good morning this morning. Have you got your cup of joe going on this morning?
I gotta go get me a cup in a few minutes.
Okay, you already got it making?
Yes, already made. Miss Sonia made me some already.
That's good.
Yeah.
As you come in, don't forget to smack them thumbs up.
That is correct.
And share with your friends.
You gotta move your camera up a little bit.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Good morning, Miss Monique. How are you this morning?
Miss Monique, how are you?
How are you?
Good morning, Penn.
Mr. Penn.
Good morning. How y'all doing today?
Ready?
Fine.
Oh man.
You sound asleep.
No, I'm good.
So you must have stayed up pretty late last night.
Yeah, helping them customers late night. You know.
Yeah, I was up with you.
Yeah, y'all know you was up with me last night.
Uh-oh.
I went to sleep immediately afterwards.
And he put him to sleep.
You put him to sleep, man. You put him to sleep. You started already. We coming in starting, man.
Yeah, we coming in starting today, man.
We coming in starting right off the gate. We started. What's up, 351 Cleveland?
Hey, good morning, 351 Cleveland.
Hey guys, guess what? I finally get a haircut after the show. Yay! Finally,
you don't look like you really need one, but you say so.
Thank you, Sugar Sharon. You too kind, Sugar Sharon. But you see all of this, I gotta get all this trimmed. See how my lining is all crooked? I gotta get my lining all crooked. And,
you mean straight?
Straighten out, yes. And then, get a little faded on the side and take this down a little bit. Yep. But thank you, Sugar Sharon. You're very kind.
Yeah.
Yep.
I understand you gotta get ready for that slave yard next week.
Yep. I gotta get ready for work. Yep. So this is my final weekend. Final weekend going back to work. I think we got a week off again. I think after 2 weeks. I think they let us.
So y'all work a week and then off 2 weeks, and then work a week and then off 2 weeks.
No. I think we worked 2 weeks, and I think they let us off for the 4th of July weekend.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that will. In 2 weeks it will be around 4th of July.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna let us off again.
Yeah, you guys doing anything special for the holiday?
No, just probably the regular stuff, barbecue, and probably set off a few fireworks for the grandkids. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
We had the grandkids come over and buy like a little box of fireworks for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
My kids are a little older. My kids are older, so.
Yeah. Well, we usually have this big event downtown every year where we have a big old festival and they have fireworks and everything. Of course, that won't be happening this year.
Well, right, because of COVID, right?
Because of COVID, unfortunately.
But didn't I hear something, Sugar Sharon, about somebody was saying, maybe you can shed some light on it about, hey, how you doing, Cam?
All right.
The Best Buy is supposed to be opening it up.
I seen that I seen on my local news that Best Buy should be opening up with limited customers.
That means that you can go in and walk around, right?
I guess so, yeah. I'll be glad when they do open up because I don't live far from Best Buy either. I will be going there.
Man, I can't wait. Hey, how you doing, Jazzy MDG?
Good morning, Jazzy.
Good
morning, Aaron. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning.
What up, Cam?
All right, chilling, Early
Is that remote up yet?
Huh?
Sure, is that remote up yet?
Yeah. It's up here. It's here.
Let's see the pretty color, Cam.
I have to go all the way downstairs. You know what? Let me go grab it.
There you go. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. Good afternoon, Diggs.
Hey, Diggs.
What's up, Dex?
Oh my goodness, I don't know what was going on with my TV. I tried to check Flex out on my TV. The app wouldn't open. I had to end up redoing my TV because half of the apps aren't opening for some reason. And I don't even watch TV that much, except for, in the evening or on the weekend.
You download it right to the device, or I'm sorry to cut you off. Right to the device, or you did them on the
No, it was on the actual TV. I didn't even turn on the device. I went straight to the TV.
Oh, okay.
So I put reset. So I just didn't set it back up yet.
Okay, got you.
Because I was like, I don't know why all these apps are acting up when the
Hi, Gina Bellamy, how are you?
Is on. Good morning, Gina Bellamy.
John Todd. Hey guys, if you're not subscribed to Sugar Sharon, please subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please subscribe. Yes, hit that like, share.
How many of you guys seen Sugar Sharon videos? She's been putting in some work, guys. Y'all seen her videos? She did a great unboxing of the TiVo 4K, and then she did a review on her TV. So, guys, if you want to go back and
and unboxing of the Formula Z8 too.
Formula Z8. So, guys, go back if you can and watch them. And yep, I love Sugar Sharon. That's what's up, Sonny.
Yeah, we love you too.
Said he's seen it.
We love you too.
Yep. So yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody saying they seen it, Sugar Sharon.
Yeah, Penn been putting in work too. He's been putting out like 2-3 videos a day.
Yeah. Shout out to Penn as well. Penn putting in that work too.
It wasn't Tech King just in here?
Yes,
Tech King got?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Maybe say hi and end up leaving out. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
M76.
When they do that at? Yeah, I guess, huh?
I guess. But yes. But yeah, I'm gonna this afternoon sometime reprogram the TV. Let's see what's going on with that. Did you have a late night, Kim?
Yeah, I did. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Take care of a few things, Sugar Sharon, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah.
Yes,
sir.
Sharon can definitely understand.
But like this, you was all like it. You was up all night with Penn, and I was up all night with Miss Song. So we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Whoa.
I know that.
It's Friday though.
Butter called me. I'm like, hey, I'll call bro in the morning.
Oh, that's messed up, man.
Hey, good morning, Triple Loop.
I call bro in the morning.
If you're not working, you can jump on.
Oh, yeah. Nice. There it is.
No, if you can see the dog behind it.
1 second, I'm about to take a trip down. Okay.
Yeah, there's green color.
Nice.
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 Just waiting for it to. There's my younger brother, one of my younger brothers, but so yeah, just waiting for it.
He said he waited on the right.
Then you'll be all set.
Waiting on the other part to go with it.
Thank you, Sharon, for this, by the way.
Wow.
That's what's up.
But, yeah, that's that.
That's it. Beautiful.
There you go. You'll be all set.
Yup. Team
Then
green.
you'll be part of Team Green. Yep. You'll be part of
Team
Team
Yes,
Green.
the green one, guys, as you can see, they come in multiple colors. I have the blue one, the same exact one that Cam B has, but she just has it in green.
One there.
Yep. Same exact one. And then Butler has
Green, black, white. Got another one around here somewhere. I think.
So they come in multiple colors.
So you got any of them? Wait 1 second.
Trooper. Oh, you can see the link out for Trooper Loop.
Welcome to the show. Yeah, I sent the link for him.
Hey.
Magic King, what's up?
Welcome to the show, Tech.
Oh, okay, he working a double. Okay.
First one in, last one on.
Shots fired, Technology King.
Technology King. That problem we talked about yesterday about the TiVo.
Is he here? Maybe he's not. Maybe he walked away.
Okay.
Probably getting his mic together.
Yeah.
But yeah, all charged up and ready to go tomorrow.
Ready to go tomorrow.
There you go.
That's
There you
great,
go.
Cam.
Was it a time it's supposed to have been there for Butler precisely?
Oh man, yeah, before even I think it was like one day, right, Ken?
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
got
asking.
yeah,
What
we
time supposed to be there Saturday for her?
Oh, the other thing?
Yeah, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon for her shield.
Oh, I'm not.
Are you gonna do an unboxing video, Cam?
possibly, because I'm also gonna do a Usenet update video, but that's probably not gonna be until next week once all the stuff comes down from the first exam.
Yeah.
But yeah, once that's done, once that first exam's done, then yeah. But I might do an unboxing video a little bit early. I might
just opening the box. That's it, and showing us the stuff. And boom.
Yeah, I might
Unbox.
unbox it and then just leave it and then set it up next week when I have time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
that's just unboxing right there. It's not setting it up.
The other thing if you want to do after that is pretty much you all set, but if you want to adapt some more storage, you just got to get you like a little
More Truth Diva.
64.
Yeah.
I
got
Yes.
I got like a portable 4 terabyte hard drive.
Good to go then, sis.
So I can go ahead and load that up with like retro games and whatnot. Because that was the main plan for it anyway.
If you need some, I can send you some, or I can tell you the site where to get them from. If you don't have them already, I got you on that.
Mm-hmm.
There's my other brother.
Hey, other brother.
Hey, brother.
Hey, how you doing? Come say hi to us, Cam. If you come on camera.
What's up, other brother?
Come say hi to YouTube world.
Yeah. Caleb and Kevin. Hey boys, come say hi.
She said, "Boys, how old are they? You older?"
They are what? 19, almost 20. They'll be 20 in July.
Okay, they men then, right?
22nd. And yes, they are taller than me. 6'4". I'm 5'2". So.
Damn, that's big brothers, man. What about Karen, man?
Mm-hmm.
They might be 6'5", but yeah, they're camera shy. But
They playing football somewhere or what?
no. Being okay.
What about basketball?
They're not sports people. Being autistic, like sports aren't their thing. They're more technology like me and video games. Like they're on their switches all the time, and like I'm trying to get them into computers, to be honest, but we'll see.
Truth Diva speaking to you, Ken.
Yo, what's up, Truth Diva? Yeah,
Ken, what was you saying earlier? Because I couldn't hear you. My mic was
Kim. He said, Ken, what were you saying earlier? He couldn't hear you because his mic was messed up. To Technology King.
Yes, Technology King. That problem that we had with the TiVo, the problem you had with the TiVo yesterday.
Yeah.
I had talked to everybody, and I redid mine. It wasn't that. So I think it was something on your end, bro.
Hey, Tech, you're super low, man. You're super low.
Yeah, you turn the volume on your mic too. I can barely hear you, TK.
How about now?
Same.
So,
Well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart it.
yeah, Technology King in that mic, man. He'll be back.
Okay. Yeah.
So is there a topic today, Trick and Sharon?
It's just Freestyle Friday.
Hell yeah, ain't no topic, man.
I mean, it's Friday, Freestyle Friday, so we're open to whatever discussions.
Yes, what's up?
So, yeah, so,
Can I talk about something real quick from Sharon? I seen on the TV where they're getting ready to put that GeForce Now APK on most of all the Android TVs. And for those that don't know what it is, that y'all know when y'all go into y'all shields and y'all see the GeForce Now games, they're trying to put all of that on all of the Android TVs now. That's something that that NVIDIA is doing. So
That's good. Then that means it automatically be on the TV. I just
it sets
got
the games. Yep.
Formula Z8.
Yep. Exactly.
The TiVo.
TiVo, all that. Yep.
Everything that's Android. Good morning, Simi.
Hey, Simi. Hey, Simi. Hey, how you doing,
Just
True
want to
Diva?
make sure you have a good internet so you can
Hi,
run.
True Diva. How you doing? Yeah. So they're doing that, and yeah, we'll talk about the Shield. How do you think the Shield is one of the best devices you can share that you ever use, as far as when streaming, or do you beg to differ?
I feel like it's one of the best I ever used. I love the Shield.
Shield. Yeah, the Shield. Yeah. Most of us on the panel, guys, we do have multiple devices, but
yeah, we need pen to turn green.
But we do go to the Shield though. The Shield is like the Shield is nice. The Shield is real nice. I think the only one on our team that don't use a Shield is Penn.
He's about
Hey, I'm already team green. I got the graphics card.
Yep. So Penn is more of our he's our PC guy, you know. He does a lot of the computers and PC stuff. But he does
Green.
Yep, Team Green, yep.
Mm-hmm.
He does use Android boxes as well, along with his PC. So
yes.
Fire stick frozen.
Yep, air fire stick, yep. Simi say the Shield is the god of all devices.
Yeah.
Because Butler.
I guess you can say that.
Butler.
Morning, Mac Daddy.
Yeah, how you doing, McDaddy? Butler swears by the Shield.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, a lot of people are Team Shield.
Team Shield, yep. Shield is real nice.
It really is. It really is. I mean, I think everybody should experience at least one Shield in their house.
I agree.
Even if you don't like Shields, Shield should be one Shield in your house.
Pay for the cable, yep. I agree.
I hear you, Sharon.
Everybody, because anything that you throw at the Shield is going to take. You can put multiple Cody builds on a Shield. You can put your emulators and ROMs. You can put multiple, especially if you have the storage. You can put a bunch of APKs on there. I'm talking about anything you throw at the Shield, as far as on Android, the Shield can take. Yep.
Yes, I mean it does so much. You can use it, besides play games on it.
Yep.
Watch movies. Use it as a Plex server. You can use it as like a computer, mini PC. You can fax from it. You can use it as a surveillance camera.
Yep.
I mean, it's a lot of things you can do with the Shield.
Yep. So Team Green. So the Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. When I first got introduced to the Shield, I was like, man, because I didn't know about it, and I didn't have no keyboard to it. I didn't have nothing, and just one day I just took the Shield to the limit, and everything I threw at it worked. So I mean, AI upscaling, you can do all that stuff. You can, it just works good.
You can say everything you threw at it, took it and said, "What else you got?"
Right, exactly.
What else you got?
Exactly. Yeah, the Shield is powerful.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's powerful. It's nice.
That's all Mr. Butler used. Ain't it, Butler?
Yes, sir. I mean, I got Fire Sticks around here. I got the Formulas around here. I got the TiVo around here. But the Shield, I use that daily, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
So do you got Shield on every TV, or you got some different devices on other TVs?
No, ma'am. I'm not as rich as you. I only have one Shield. Not like yourself. I only have one Shield.
Anyway, good morning, Brooklyn.
Penn said, Butterfly.
Good morning, Donald.
What's that?
What's up, Donald? What's up, Donald?
Anyway, you can be rich.
Can I? Yeah, I know I can.
What we talked about this morning, you could be rich.
Yeah. Maybe on that late
Same thing we talked about last night.
Gonna grab that link.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Come tell us about tell you about the Shield, Donald. Come tell us about the Shield. Did you get it hooked up?
Yeah. Did you get it hooked up?
Yeah.
I just put the link. It should be above you.
Yeah.
Donald, but I already put it in there.
The Shield is the main go-to with him too.
Yeah.
I think most of us that are YouTube, most of us that are streamers and cord cutters, I think the Shield. Well, those of us that know, technology, so I think the Shield is like all of our go-tos.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And then also, okay, here go Gina Bellamy.
You see that? I just saw that. I
So
agree.
T-Mobile remote sucks. T-Mobile customer service sucks. You have to pay $13 to get a refund to ship remote back.
Wow, that's crazy.
But try to hook up another, Gina, try to hook up another third-party remote to it.
Yeah, you just use a third-party remote on it. That's what
Third-party remote on it. Yeah, I don't even use that because, truth be told, on my Shield, I don't even use. Now, nice as the Shield remote is, I don't even really use that remote. I use my go-to remote is that Q9, and now it's the Re8. So yeah, so if I use a third-party remote.
Randy Johnson. Yes. Also, I use that big thing, the big the Re16.
What you use?
The Re16.
No, before you said that.
Yeah, what you say?
That big thing.
Yeah, that's
the
it.
Re16.
Hey, yeah, Brooklyn, nice, great show last night.
Anyway, you guys. Whoa. Friday. Y'all started the show that way.
We came in off Friday, man. We came in off the bat with that.
Hey, Donald.
Hey.
How you doing this morning,
What's
Donald?
up, Donald?
How's the Shield, my man? How's the Shield? Good morning. Good morning.
Night and day. It's a lot faster
Right, yeah,
than
you thought you were.
the box.
So make you want to take them boxes back, Donald. Make you want to take the super boxes back, Donald.
No, I ain't taking my super box back.
No, it's better than Go ahead,
I love my 24/7 on there, my Samson and Sons on there.
You want Sanford and Son? You can put Sanford and Son on Plex.
Hey, that's old school, Mr. Belvedere.
Mr. Belvedere Plex. Any IPT service has that.
I go old school
You
on
get all them, I know. You get all them old schools on your Plex.
Hey, Donald, what about against the Super Box?
What now?
I got some.
As far as speed goes.
Oh, it's decent. It ain't the greatest device.
No, the Shield versus the Super Box as far as speed goes.
Oh, no, specs night and day. It's night and day. The speed, you can see the difference. You can definitely see it.
With the Shield?
Uh-huh.
With the Shield, right?
You should experience the Shield. That, like everybody's saying, it's worth the investment.
It's only 150. What? 150 bucks? No, it's like 200 bucks now, right?
No, it's like almost. If you pin it on where you get it from Amazon, there's some resellers that'll jack it up a little bit. Because like when I got mine for like $280, $284, I think it was. Because that was some added shipping though too.
Right.
Because I wanted it a little quicker.
But the actual price is for a Shield Pro.
I seen, it's 200. I've seen them on there, but they're not actually. I don't think it's coming from Nadia. I think it's actually sellers that actually have the device.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but George, you got yours set up though, right? I bet it runs.
Yeah, it's in my bedroom.
Flawless, man. For the most part, that's what I gotta say. It just works, right? Flawless.
Yeah, it's.
Get your hard drive.
It's awesome.
Put your games on there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Get your game. Get your hard drive.
I do like the Nadia game thing, like you guys were talking about the Nadia, the G, whatever that's called,
G-Force.
Yeah. They're losing a lot of games, but they'll get some back. It's just because of all the licensing and stuff right now. But that'll play its way out. It'll always have something in there.
Absolutely. Yep. So did you get
just going through that cycle?
Be nice.
Huh?
You got a gaming controller with it yet?
Not yet. I'm using my PS4.
Okay. There you go.
I have like multiple ones.
Yeah.
And then Dan, don't forget about the hard drive. Put that on there and put some more emulators and stuff on there.
Yep.
All about the hard drive.
Yeah, be nice. If you need some ROMs and stuff,
Oh, I got a whole collection on my PC that I'm on right now.
Oh.
I probably got like over 2,000.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh. You should put that in a file link. Put that in a file link and share it with the good people.
There's another one. Have you guys ever heard of Fightcade?
No, I haven't.
That's another good one to look into too. Fightcade.
So explain that a little bit.
It's like it's got a bunch of those old school retro things all in one file, and then it'll play them on, like you guys said, emulators and stuff. But it's all in one package.
Could you put that? Send that to us, or put it in
the chat, or can you send it?
Yeah, or put it in our Telegram.
It's actually a software you have to go grab. You got to go get it.
Software. Okay.
It's like almost a couple gigs.
Damn.
It's like
that remote, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
You see what Philly Cable Dave said?
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Philly Cable Dave said.
Yeah, the Re-i8. Yeah, I heard good things on that too.
Give me for me on too, Philly.
But the one thing I've been hearing about, there may be a Shield killer.
Uh-oh.
But I didn't believe it. But the GT King Pro,
it's nice.
they're saying that can compete with the Shield.
The one you put the hard drives in? I mean, the one you can.
I think so. The one that's 64 and 4 gigs of RAM.
Can you swap out the drives on that one or no? I thought I saw
don't know. Don't know that, but I just heard there's rumors that a lot of people were comparing it to the Shield.
Ain't nothing compared to the Shield, because what makes the Shield so great, you got to remember that Tegra X1 plus.
Yeah, that's in the Nintendo Switch.
Absolutely, that's in the Nintendo Switch. Nothing's comparing to that. I mean, every device that comes out, they want to compare it to the Shield. The Shield this, the Shield that. The Shield is its own entity, I should say. You got other boxes, but the Shield stands alone. You can still put the Shield.
I do. I've seen it. It's slick. It's white and black with. It looks like a V. It goes up like this a little bit. It almost looks like a router tower.
It does. It does. Y'all saw that. Hey, good morning, Neil.
Good morning, Miss Neil.
What up, Joe?
Y'all saw that this
But
morning.
I just hope we get more colors, like a black color, a blue color. I just hope down the road they'll let us have colors.
Because right now it's only black and white.
Right. But I'm thinking 600 easy.
Yeah.
I think the digital one will probably be less because it's probably less parts and stuff unless they reverse it. But I think the one with the disk drive will probably be more money.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
you got the option to do.
You got the one with the disk slot on it, and then the other one is all digital.
Yeah,
I guess they're coming with some accessories. I guess they're coming with a headset and a camera. I think on some of them, they're going to base it as a package. I don't think you're going to get a game with it, but you're going to get those accessories.
Yeah, because I saw a game that was released with it called Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I've seen 7. There's the one I liked was Resident Evil, The Village, which is Resident Evil 8 technically. And then I liked the NBA looked pretty good, but imagine what they could do with football and wrestling. That's what I want to see. And then that Ratchet and Clank's game, that looked pretty cool. And then that, what was that other one? Sackboy, that looked pretty decent. And then that Godfall game.
Spider-Man is cool.
Yeah, Spider-Man. I'm not big on Spider-Man. I'm not that type of person. But I did like those. I think there was something for everybody, really.
I'm a fight like
yeah, I didn't see any fighting games.
Like Mortal Kombat, the boxing and stuff like that.
I love Mortal Kombat, Tekken, all that. Yep, Street Fighter.
Tekken's still around? No, Tekken's not around anymore.
Yeah, we're getting more characters on Street Fighter too. We may be getting 2 more. We're getting 2 more DLCs, probably 3-pack, 3 fighters each. So another 6 fighters maybe for Mortal Kombat 11. I've been rumored. And then we're getting another season, the final season pass on Street Fighter 5. We're getting 1 more season of fighters.
Your knowledge of these
I didn't know that stuff. That's it, boy.
Hey, knowledge, buddy. I follow my video games.
Hey, how you doing, Cordell?
You want to know? I'll keep
Hello.
up on that stuff.
Okay, Wardell said the MSPO looks good on my TiVo. Thank you, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Well.
Good morning, Miss Octavia.
Look, she laughing at Donald's comments. Spider-Man person.
Oh yeah,
kind of person. Yep.
Yep.
I played them.
You can put Atari on the Shield as well.
There is an emulator. With emulators. Yeah.
Joe, there is an emulator for that, and it's ROM spread as well. So
I've
yes,
been
you
hearing
can.
that.
Yes, you can.
Yep. There's
Yeah.
basically eliminated really for anything you can think of. That old school, especially that old
And you know
school
what? And that's
stuff.
another thing, guys, about the Shield that are so good is because you have versatility because you can play all your AAA games, and then you can switch to your retro stuff. Then you go to your Cody, then you go to your Plex. You can, I mean, the Shield is just a one-stop shop. We can go to.
That's the
And then I
thing.
just heard Arcade Up is making a Miss Pac-Man. They're coming out with a Miss
That's my new
Pac-Man
Miss
arcade
Pac-Man.
machine.
Yep.
Yeah, no, the Arcade Up one company that's been making all those arcade machines.
Oh yeah.
They're in rumor to be making a Miss Pac-Man one.
That's good.
I love their Ninja Turtle one.
Good morning, Rojas.
Hey, how you doing, Rojas?
Rojas, good morning.
What's up, Rojas?
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, they're all over you. If you know where you need to go, you can find them.
Yep.
Hey, Don, you had a question from Neil.
Okay, 1 second. Let me
What's
go
that?
up to Miss Nail.
She said, "What?
What game United we talking about? What United?
What game are we talking about? Or what gaming system are we talking about?
Yeah.
I
You
think
have to
that's
specify that more.
Yeah. Retype it.
Reviews. Good morning, buddy.
Hey, I can understand that. I know it's early over there, out there where you at. So I really appreciate you coming through because I know it's early this morning.
It's 7 in the morning where he at. A little after 7.
Hey, how you doing, illegitimate humans?"
He said yes. So I guess you're there.
I was saying, what update? Oh, what update?
The game. What updates? I guess on the games.
Yeah.
Have an Atari
40
system,
games.
about 40 games, instructor sheets.
I love that. I like the plug and plays a lot too.
Yep.
Yeah.
My aunt still has a ton of those.
Yeah.
So yeah, did they come out with any new updates when you watched the thing yesterday on the far as the games? Didn't you watch that premiere or the PS thing the other day?
Oh, you mean PS5? Yeah, they're bringing
Yes.
some new stuff. They're bringing some good new stuff.
Well, what's some of the new things they bringing in?
Oh, they were updating. They're getting ready to add another season on Street Fighter. I think you mean they're getting ready to add another season of fighters on that on Street Fighter the arcade. I think it's called Championship Edition. And then they're going to be bringing I've been rumored that I don't know how true it is on Mortal Kombat 11. We might be getting 2 more of 3-minute packs for DLC. And then PS5, well, it's going to bring the heat, Rajas, but it's going to be a price too. I'm saying $500 probably for the base model, the standard model, all digital one, but they may reverse it. But right now, I think it's going to be $500 and $600.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off, Sugar Sharon, so Rojas.
Oh yeah, okay, I forgot you got.
No.
He gotta go get his hair cut.
I gotta do something anyway, you know.
All right, thanks, Ken.
All right, have a good day, Ken.
Yep, I'm gone. Okay, y'all see y'all later.
All right, peace out, Ken.
So
Yep.
Yeah, price.
No, that's what I think. I think
Here's
it's
the
going
link,
to be.
Rojas.
But if you go above that 500 for a standard PS5, a lot of people will not invest anything over that 500 mark. That 500 is a cap point that even for technology, for most people that can afford it, that 500 is going to be the cap point on that standard edition. Yeah, Mortal Kombat Aftermath, I have that. That's the new DLC that just came out, where we got the 3 new fighters. We got Fujin, we got what was the other Shiva with their 4 arms, and then we got the story, Aftermath story, and then we got RoboCop. Was the new stuff in Mortal Kombat Land here recently, but they upped the price on that to get that package. But if you would have went and bought the whole game for $60, I think there was a bundle where you could buy just the Aftermath, the whole game for like $60. But if you just wanted that pack, it was $40.
Wow. So that's quite a bit of things that's coming out. Well, which do you prefer? Do you prefer to download the game, or do you prefer the actual physical game?
Lately, I've been going digital. I've been not buying discs too much.
Well,
I've been buying those PlayStation cards, network cards, and I've been putting them on my account and then buying the game digitally. I've been doing that for my wrestling games and all that.
Yes. You see what Filelink Code?
I own 3 PS4s. My brother's using one. I have 2 in my house right now. I have 2 10-inch tablets. I have a PSP. I have all those devices. Got 2 50-inch screen TVs.
Mm-hmm. You see what Philly
Yeah, I saw that.
see Filelink Code, I love you, my brother, but the Tegra
Like my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was just hearing good things about the B-Link right now. The B-Link King, GS King, is pretty good. And a lot of people are raving about it. But it's always been out. They just upgraded it to the Pro one. They got a Pro one now. And oh, that's pretty good. There's so much content, so many devices. You can't go wrong, really, whatever you drop. He wants the link so you can, in Telegram.
I just sent it. I just dropped it again. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Rajas. There's room for one more on the panel.
I thought I just posted it. Let me repost it. I thought I posted it.
Yeah, you can there.
Okay.
It was there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Because a lot of people, that's what a lot of people were saying that.
What's
it looked
up,
like a tower.
Rojas, good morning.
Good.
So, Rojas,
I know it's super
I know it's early over there.
It's this.
All right. Happy Friday, man. Wakey.
Yeah.
I'm good. I've been
already.
walking around for like an hour, and I'm ready to go back to bed.
Hey, I understand that. Sometimes you just feel like that. You just feel like you could just sleep all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed being on your show yesterday.
Thank you. It was awesome. It was really, really cool.
Yes. I'm so happy for Streaming Wizard making his goal and everything, and he just seemed so excited yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just so happy for him.
Yeah, same here. I get to talk to his parents today in about 5 hours from now.
Okay.
So we're gonna get it all set up so that we can get his stuff going. You know.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, Ross, how do you want to handle the other thing too? You want to send that your way or?
We could either. Yeah, I think it would be easier if everybody just sends it to me and then I just send it over.
Okay.
And that's pretty much what everybody's
We're blind that one.
Okay.
What I'm having Streaming Wizard do is I want him to do an unboxing of everything.
Okay.
So that way he can record it and do it and put it up and stuff. It'll be fun.
Okay.
Fun video. Fun video.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Sounds really nice.
He's gonna take off now. He should take off now. Even more.
Even more, for sure.
Where's he at? 1,300 or so?
He's up there.
I haven't checked this morning yet. I know he was.
I ain't either yet. I was going to after the show.
Yeah, it was nice to see him come on a different platforms. Yes, he was on Brooklyn's show as well yesterday, and it was nice to see him coming to the different platforms and stuff. And that's what the community should be about: showing love. Doing things for a good cause. Because we are, at the end of the day, we are a streaming family. Like I always say, we're not biologically related, but we're streaming sisters and brothers.
Yeah, exactly.
And stuff. So we're the family of streaming, and we should treat each other like family. YouTube is big enough that everybody can spread the knowledge.
For sure.
I may give it delivered a different way to Rojas. Rojas delivered a different way to Donald. Donald delivered a different way than Cam B or Penn or Mr. Butler, but we're all room for all of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
And we all do it in our own little special way. So it's
yes.
Yes. We can get all the masses out there so that everyone learns different and we can get them all,
Yes. If you haven't subscribed to Streamer Wizard's channel, here's his channel. Make sure you go over there and show support and watch his videos. He has a big collection. I mean, he's up on his knowledge. B12, that young man is up on his knowledge and he's going places. So you guys make sure you go over there and support him. And stuff. But
sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Ross, you get a chance to put the info in the side chat and I'll make that happen.
Okay.
Yep.
Morning, Mike G.
Mike G, what's up, buddy?
Mike G, how are you this morning?
Mike G's up too. Oh man.
Oh yes. So like I said, they have some good games out there. According to listening to you, Donald. and stuff. And with
all
with NVIDIA putting that GeForce and all the Androids, that's good because that's going to be a.
They got to step up. They got to step up their game, or they're not going to compete.
Right. So, how you enjoying your Pringles can, Rojas? The shield tube Pringle can.
What I am gonna do, I've been thinking long and hard about this, but I'm gonna end up giving it away. So I'll do it on the live. So I don't know when, but I know people are gonna go nuts about it.
They really will.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Let me click on you. 1 second. Let me click on you. 1 minute. I gotta go down.
What is it? The TiVo?
No, the shield tube.
Oh, the tube.
Yeah, the shield tube.
Got it. So I will be giving it away.
Yeah, I told you it's not that good, right? You know, it's not that. It's come on, man. Come on, this is not.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not
at all.
I like the Tegra because it's ultra fast. It's just what somebody just posted here that I'm not a fan of the TiVo. I'm not. there's no standards. If you put TV Mate, you have to adjust so it doesn't capture 7 days of information. You got to do it like really short, you know.
Wow.
And then add a couple APKs. That's it. You're topped out because you
right.
want to have these 2 gigs of internal memory. And I'm not much of a fan of I have to get an SD card to put it in there to add more stuff. If the device has the power and has the space to do it, cool. If I want to buy a SD card, then I'll just go ahead and buy one, you know? So
yeah, that's really sucks that they don't offer a lot of storage, you know?
But I did want to say something about, you guys were talking about the PS5.
Yes.
So here's some insider info. I'm gonna be getting it before it actually comes out. I've been talking to
insider.
The price tag that they're putting it on launch is $399.
Is that the base or the digital one?
The base model.
Okay.
So that'll be like, I think that is.
They're going to take a loss then, because they said there was like $500 worth of parts.
That's okay. So if you get the 64 gig, the solid state of 64, then the digital one, I think that one's going to be $499 or $599. I forget what they said.
Well, what about the one I heard where they were going to have one with less than like 800 like some gigs was going to be the standard one, and then I heard there was going to be one that was going to be 2 terabytes.
Yeah. So on the 2 terabytes, I think that's supposed to be a dual solid state and hard drive.
Okay.
I think,
but that ain't out yet, is it? They ain't showed that one.
They didn't show that one yet.
Oh,
that one's supposed to be, I think, a CBAS, and that one is the one that I want.
That's the one I want, the 2 terabyte one. That's the one I'm after.
Yeah, and I already told them, I was like, if you guys don't send me that one, I'm gonna take it apart. I'm gonna go to Best Buy. I'm gonna buy me a solid state drive, or I'm gonna get.
And we gotta wait on that too, because we don't know what solid state drives are gonna be compatible.
Exactly.
Right.
Yup.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm waiting for it.
So that's the insider you got about the PS5.
Wow.
There's a couple more
400.
stuff, but yeah.
Okay. Now let him finish really quickly.
I know with the games, if you guys remember when PS3 came out, a lot of people were disappointed because so many games are still coming out for the PS2, and it made no sense to get the PS3 because the PS2 was just so good and it was put together so well. But when the PS4 came out, they made a massive leap between the PS3 and the 4. And the amount of games and content that came out was just ridiculous. So what they're doing with the PS5, what they showed yesterday on YouTube and on their PlayStation website, it's not even. If I were to have to put a percentage, it's not even 10% of what's going to be coming out on launch.
Right.
It's literally like the amount of games that are coming. The what is it? The retro, the old games. A lot of it's still going to be able to come back. Anything that you got from the PS4 on the PlayStation Network, all of that's going to be available. I kept telling everybody for years, every time the PlayStation Network comes out with a game and they say it's free, add it to your library. You don't have to download it. Add it to your library, because one day you're still gonna be able to do it for the PS5. And what they're saying is anybody who's downloaded those games when it did, if there's any kind of extra perks that came with it, like some extra DLCs, extra coins, or extra whatever, as soon as when the PlayStation 5 is finally announced on the specific date, what they're gonna do is I think it's every week for 2 months, they're gonna be dropping like flash, almost like either you could call them flash sales, but they're gonna be free things to grab. And it's gonna be like it's gonna be up for a week, down, up, down, up. They're just gonna keep doing that until the 5 is out. And if you have it and then you play it on the 5, you're gonna have a lot. A lot.
I love what they're doing with GTA 5 too.
Oh, I know. People were disappointed because they're like, "Oh,
it wasn't 6."
I know, but they're doing. I will say this: Rockstar did what they're doing because 6 isn't already in development.
Right. We know what's coming.
It's coming. They're from what I heard, they said it might be 2 years.
Right.
Wow,
so I'm excited about that too.
That sounds exciting, especially that 1 terabyte.
Yeah, did you hear this too? That anything that's made on PS5 is not going to go back to PS4. It's going to be exclusive PS5 game. So if you're thinking it's going to go back to PS4, it is not.
Nope, it is not.
I heard too.
Yeah, and there's a lot of exclusives. And then I don't know if you heard. We remember when Xbox messed up with their whole indie games, and they made their own division, and those indie people didn't want to join their own division. So PlayStation grabbed all that up. Right. Yep. And what they did now is they did the same thing that Microsoft did with their own division with PlayStation. The caveat with them that though is all those indie people, they're allowed to either come in or come out. They just have to sign short contracts to say, hey, if you come out with these games here, they're only for PlayStation. But they are allowed to leave at any time and either sign something bigger or do something major with both consoles or all 3 consoles.
Right.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really, really good.
They just can't take the same game with them.
People save up them pennies.
What was that, Cam?
AKA people save up them pennies. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine the new sports games on there.
I ain't even tripping. I already started.
That NBA looks sick. Imagine what they can do with wrestling and football.
Man, football. That's gonna be crazy.
Madden's gonna be so much fun.
Whoa.
Right.
Yeah, so I can't wait. And I'm a big fan of the Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan. So when I saw that the graphics and then some of the stuff that they're doing with it, I was like, oh man.
Just imagine the realistic crash, the realism.
Yeah. So it should be real good. Give me like 2 minutes. I gotta walk the wife out. She's gotta go to work.
Okay then. Sarah, have a great day.
I'll be right back though.
Okay. But yeah, that sounds really interesting. Go ahead, Cam.
Because I know that like I'm trying to save up for this backup solution and everything, but like
more in the next level tech.
But like the PS5 is the PS5, y'all.
Yeah, but I'd wait if you want that serious system. I'd wait on that, like he said, that 2 terabyte one.
Yep.
But it's gonna be like 600-700 easy, And I'd bank your money for that one. I wouldn't get the base of the regular one unless you had the bank.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the one. That's the one I want. The 2 terabyte one he's after, because that's the biggest one. I think storage wise, they're going to add. They're going to offer.
Yup.
Now, how much is that one? That's not the $399 one, though, is it?
No, that's not the base one. Like he said,
no.
That's just going to be the standard base one, like the regular one that, like, when it first comes out, that's going to be like a lounge one. That's just the base standard. Right. And that's where a lot of people are going to go after that because they just want the PS5 that can afford that. But when we go above that, then you're going to get all those upgraded ones.
Yeah, that's the one I want, man. Because games these days are large in file size, and once you add the downloadable content, you can easily get over 100 gigs per game.
Yeah, easy.
So you want the biggest space,
right? Yep. And I think that's why a lot of people are going to hold off right in initial because they want that 2 terabyte one.
Yup.
Well, for that,
I'll definitely be waiting.
That's the one I want.
Yeah. Well, for those of you who's going to get the upgraded game, would you consider reselling your old game, or would you still keep your old game system because it'd be a classic?
PS4 said at launch they're hoping to have, like Raha said, they're hoping to have like all that digital. But if you own the disc, they're going to let up to 100 PS4 games that are on the system go to PS5. What I've been hearing. But as it gets years and years, you'll get more of that library from PS4 that'll come over. But you ain't going to have everything in the PS4. There's going to be some games from the PS4 library that are not going to be on the PS5. But like I said, PS5 games are going to be exclusive PS5. They're going to make you go from, if you want a PS5 game, you're going to have to jump to that console.
Okay.
Because that's the way they're doing it. They want to do that so they get more money out of people.
I mean, I'm at this point where it's like hard drives aren't going on sale. So like, you know what? Whatever I'm saving up can add to the PS4.
I just hope they come out with their own brand. I just hope they come out with their own brand. Sony comes out with their own SSD so it's compatible with the PS5. That's what I'm hoping. So we don't have to go hunting all over for what one's going to be compatible.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. So would you guys save your old? So would you save your old console, Rojas? When the 5 come out, any of your old consoles, or would you consider reselling them?
I'm probably gonna move the PS4 up to this TV. Not that I ever. Well, there's been very few times that I'll stay in here and start gaming. I don't know if you could. Let me see. Let me move out of the way.
Let me click on you again. 1 second.
You see what that is?
We don't have a date yet.
1 second. I gotta click on you.
Right.
Nice.
Old
Very
school
nice.
there.
Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo is nice.
So,
I bet you love the Nintendo games.
If I gotta go,
people look for them. Yeah.
Because that'll be classic one day.
I got a lot of stuff in there, and I have my collection in the closet here. But if I want to swap things out, I got the 64. It's crazy. I have so much crap. So, but I'm thinking about putting the PlayStation here. The other thing I thought about was putting it in the family room in the front of the house, and then I'll put the PS5 in the living room in the back. So I don't know. I'm there's a lot of things I'm debating about. Like, should I just give it away? Should I sell it, or should I just move it around somewhere? So we'll see.
Next level text saying you holding it for him, Rojas. You just don't know it yet.
I'm awake this morning.
Yeah, next level text saying you just holding it for him. You just don't know it yet.
So we'll see.
Yes.
We'll see. I'm really trying to do because I think the rumored was.
Have you heard November as coming out? I've heard late October.
Yeah, I've heard November.
I've heard November too.
That's what I was about to say. They talked about a November Crap. Where's my notes?
Mm-hmm.
I started
what I've
writing
been
all
hearing.
notes, everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if it doesn't, if it's not written down, it doesn't happen.
Right.
I
Don't
know.
remember.
I'm like, where the heck? I have so many notes.
It's okay. It's like that
good.
sometimes.
Yep.
I keep everything mostly on my softwares besides my notebook, and I still can't find it sometimes. Good morning, Tim. How are you this morning, Southern Tech girl? Next Level Tech. Everybody didn't get a chance to speak to.
I got 3 dates.
Okay.
Okay.
I got 3 dates.
I don't have dates. You got more than me then.
I got okay, so I got October 30th,
Yeah,
November
I've heard that.
6th, or November 13th.
Oh, November 6th? That's the day before my birthday. November 7th.
Happy birthday to you, man. Happy birthday to you, man.
They're trying to do it right before Black Friday.
Right, because they want that holiday sale, they want that Black Friday sales.
And that'll be pre-orders. Everybody who pre-order it will get it then.
Right.
And it's going to be sold out everywhere. The same thing happened last time.
Right.
Right.
But you better jump on that pre-order. If you want it right away, Lons, you better jump on that pre-order. I just hope they offer pre-order for that, like you said, that 2 terabyte one.
Yeah, I know. So I'm stoked.
All right, Georgia.
Can't wait.
Because I'm not going after the other ones. I want the biggest one with the biggest hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that 2 terabytes gonna work out nice for the games.
If it's true, though. That's if it's true.
Yeah.
So
that RAM, I don't know if you're looking into that RAM, 16 gigs with DDR6.
Yeah. 8K. Did you hear about 8K?
Yep.
I heard 8K too.
That's the other thing too, is because I know there's such a huge competitors between the PlayStation and the Xbox, and
it's always that way.
It's always and it's interesting because it depends on when you got your first hands on what console first, because I tried the Xbox and I just couldn't do it. But remember, Sony owns that laser Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
So Xbox gets everything way later.
Mm-hmm. It's like Sony is tied and Xbox is the other.
Yeah.
Sony's gonna kill it. Sony's gonna kill it. If they keep that at $400.
Oh man, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I can't wait. But Sony has those exclusives, so that's really it's gonna be, man. I can't wait.
Already said they ain't get nothing exclusive for 2 to 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
The only game they got was Halo. The only game they got exclusive right now is Halo.
Yeah, and
that new one, that Infinite.
Like Xbox had to be on a technical standpoint, but then Sony started being like, "Hey, we're gonna drop these exclusives," and then I was like, "They had like they say they had me in the first quarter, coming in the second quarter though." Sony was like, "Hey, we got these exclusives. Come all over."
Yeah. You guys remember what was that E3? That was either E3 2013? I forgot which one, but Xbox started off talking about selling cable, and it wasn't about the games. It was about the cable services that was pushing, and people was upset about the whole cloud thing, being online 24/7 to the internet, and then that really pushed people away from it.
Yeah, what they're really trying to do, Xbox, and this is where they've been.
What's up, Tim?
What's up, Tim? I see him.
Yeah,
they're trying to get. Xbox is really trying to go for that home entertainment, like all around. Like they want you to game, they want you to watch your movies, TV shows, live TV. They want you to do your Skype, your like everything. They want you to do everything within that one box. But the thing is, that box. When I look at something like that, the first thing I compare it to is a computer. Is this thing going to be as powerful or more powerful than my computer? And all the specs inside of it was, okay, this is a pretty powerful gaming, but they were saturating it so much with other stuff that it kind of took the quality away from it. And PlayStation pretty much was like, you know what? We're just going to make this as powerful as possible with gaming only. And we'll add a few things here and there, but you know, they're not in that market of you know what they're calling it, that home entertainment. We're a gaming console. And I think I think they've been doing a great job. I just can't wait to. And you know what I'm actually more excited about, and this is kind of sad. Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
I want to see what Nintendo's gonna do, because I know I love the Wii, and then when they made that announcement on the Switch, I was kind of like, damn, really?
I know. My daughter loved the Wii. She had so many games for the Wii. It was unreal.
Yeah, it's the Wii was awesome. I love
it. Was. I love the workout on there, the dance thing on there, all that. I love that.
And the Switch, I know they try to do the same thing, but they wanted it more of you could take it to go and leave it at home. And I'm like, no. I'm like, if I want a portable, I'm gonna buy a portable. I don't want a portable. I want to leave this at home.
Exactly. And on top of that, they could have made that. They could have had both of them. They should have let the Wii stay and had the Switch, so you could have a choice of both of them. Because I know I barely want my children. You know, I want my child to take their device somewhere and be done.
The Butcher, you can mod it. Yeah, if you could mod the Wii, you knew what you were doing. You can make the Wii a fun.
Absolutely.
Yes.
First thing I found out about what you could do to it.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see what will Nintendo do next, because the Switch has been out long enough, and usually they wait a year after PlayStation and Xbox murdered each other.
Right.
Yes. I'm gonna put the link out for Mr. Oh my goodness. For the Butcher.
Come on.
Yeah, the Butcher, so he can come on. No.
Yeah, I'll drop off. Butler on.
Okay, yeah, but you already know Mr. Butler was gonna leave.
Yup,
he's like, okay.
You know you got
that finger ready.
He's like, hey, I'm barely still woke anyway. I'm finna put the link out, Butcher. Yeah. Next level, yeah, because I know the Butcher's really into gaming too.
Yeah, gaming.
That one app that he had was telling us about to get all your games from. That was a great app. I can't think of the name of it at the moment. I just put the link in the chat. Butcher, if you like to get on.
Going to
Costco.
Costco.
He said he's going to Costco.
Samsung,
but yeah, there's a lot of yes.
They got some
yes, they do. Just a second. Let me see.
Welcome. I had to mute my YouTube so that I wasn't hearing two things.
What's up, man?
Hey, how was everybody this morning?
Very good.
Doing good. Can't complain.
Awake.
Yes. Yeah, here.
I was here. I was up at 5:35 or something like that.
Jeez.
I was awake because this week I was up from 3:30 a.m. most days. Yesterday I was up at 12:30 a.m. So 5:30, 5:45 felt like I was sleeping in.
Wow.
Got up, walked the dog, got my coffee, had my bagels. It's like I'm ready to start my day.
Oh,
I hear you.
Yeah, I'm thinking about rolling over to Costco and getting an S20. I saw that they're offering you a $300 gift card if you buy it.
Wow.
So
pretty good.
I'm really been eyeballing that S20 Plus. Seriously been eyeballing it.
Yeah. Read all that fine print.
Yeah. That's why I want to talk to someone, because yesterday when I went by there was nobody at the kiosk, and so I couldn't talk to anybody. And I looked on the website, I didn't see no information. So I really want to talk to someone one-on-one, find out my information, and see if they say they can transfer it over to Verizon, which I have Verizon, and which that's fine. So that's my main thoughts. We'll see. Well, maybe ride over there just for information, and if they tell me something I don't want to hear, I'll just say, all right, forget it.
Just to look. That's the trap, though. That's the trap. That's how they get you.
Yeah. I've been looking at the phone, and they're selling it for what everybody else is selling it for. So the only benefit would be $300 gift card for Costco, and if you guys shopped at Costco, that could be one shopping trip.
They really can. Costco, Sam.
BJ's, all them.
BJ's. Oh yes, all three of them, man, and all three of them are in my area. Shame.
Yeah, if you walk out of there with spending less than $100, you basically got nothing in your hand.
Right.
Exactly. You're not lying.
Not enough.
It's like, oh, I'm just coming to get this one. Exactly. I said, oh, I'm just coming in here to get this 1 or 2 items. No, never happens in them 3 stores.
Well, the one thing that I'm smart. I mean, I'm a budget shopper. I'm very careful about what I buy. So, and I live by myself right now. So when I went there, I bought yesterday $100 and I bought nothing but food.
Right.
Because there's like meal stuff that you can get at a good deal. And for me, I look at it, I'm like, all right, this is going to cost me $8. How many meals do I get off of this? You know, I'm thinking this is 2 dinners, 2 lunches. Okay, so all right, that works out to about $1.50 a day. So it's. I was like, okay, all right. So yeah, I bought just a ton of stuff, but I don't know. I'm thinking about rolling that way. We'll see.
Oh yeah, Costco, any of them stores. I mean, I coupon, and Walmart stopped it, but so I could tell it now. It's a big secret. A lot of people didn't know, but my family and I knew it. You used to be able to use BJ coupons at Walmart. Imagine the stuff you can get. You know how big the stuff is at Walmart. I mean, big the coupon is because their stuff is mega at BJ's. But you take that coupon and you get the smallest item because they don't go by so much the size. When you coupon, your goal is to get the smallest item for the cheapest price. So say, for example, it was Tide. You can rack up on so many Tides on that one coupon, you know, for that so cheap, you know. And Walmart, some Walmarts figured it out. Not all the Walmarts. So there's still some Walmarts you can coupon at BJ's from. And when you scan it, it scans like a regular coupon that you get at in your paper. So
damn coupon queen right there.
Yes, it scans.
I'm over here writing it down. Say that again.
My store does that. My store does that double and triple couponing. And we do super doubles to where you can get a double up to $2. And them coupon queens come in with their binders.
That's right. That's me.
They got them binders. They got that binder, and it's got all the little pouches with their coupons. They're like, I got 6 of this one. I got 7 of that.
That's me.
It's like Pokemon
That's
cards.
me.
Yes. And you'll see all those like Tides or a whole bunch of Kleenex. It'll be like 6 of them in the cart, and it's like 8 of this one. Oh, here's a bunch of toothpaste. Yeah, I see that.
Because you don't pay for toothpaste. You don't pay for toothpaste. You don't pay for deodorant. All that stuff is free. Razors are free because the coupons pay for it. And then see at Walmart, any overage you get, they have to pay you. Walmart has gotten mad at me so many times. I remember the very first time I bought like a cart full of deodorant, and they had to pay me $30. They were so mad. They was like, "We're not in business to pay you. We're in business for you to pay us." And I was like, yes, but this overage says you have to pay me. And the lady got so mad. She got the manager. I was like, well, always have every store has a store policy. So always keep your store policy with you. Have that corporate number on dial. And I was like, well, I can call Walmart corporate. Manager looked. She was like, pay her.
Yeah, just get her out of the damn store.
Exactly. And that's real cash. They don't pay you in coupons. They don't pay you in coupons, perks. They just pay you in cash. So that's money in your pocket.
Yeah, that's
and
smart.
And then another thing you can do is resell it.
Yes.
You're not gonna keep all that stuff.
You see that on Facebook Marketplace all the time.
Yep.
They have like a garage full with all the shelves.
Sell it a little cheaper than the store sell it.
I'm gonna have to pick your brain on all this stuff because this is pretty interesting.
I love couponing. That's my passion.
Bargain.
I mean,
she can get a bargain. Yeah. She's going after
a nice stockpile. Yes, a nice stockpile. Also, a lot of these stores, I penny shop too. A lot of these stores, you can get stuff for a penny. Especially Dollar General.
If it rings up a penny, they have to honor it.
They have to. But the trick is when you go to the store, do not ask them, is this supposed to be a penny? Because they're going to tell you no.
Make them ring it up. Ring it up.
Exactly. And then if it rings up for different, then be like, oh, well, I thought that cost something else. You know, but yeah. But if you can, get it for that price. You know, there's so many tips and tricks to couponing.
I've even seen this too. People after they close at night, I've seen people going in their dumpsters.
Oh yeah, I dumpster dive too.
Yeah,
before
going
COVID.
for the stuff they're throwing that's outdated, and there'll be people that'll go in there and get that, and then they'll try to resell it.
No, all the time. It's not even always outdated. It could be.
Right.
I know because my ex was
Or
a over the
discontinued
road truck
product.
driver. So
Right.
no, it's not even always discontinued. If the box is damaged a little bit,
Right.
they can't sell it.
Yeah, I've
They
heard of
cannot
that.
sell it. So they either give it back to the truck driver when he give it back to his company, or they have no choice but to throw it away. Because they can't take a chance of them selling you that product. They don't know if the product got damaged inside the box. So a lot of stuff they throw away. Nothing. Oh, Best Buy is one that used to be one of the best places to dumpster dive at.
Yeah.
You talking about games
Dang.
and stuff? You can rack up.
Right. I've seen people do that all the time on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So,
the
yeah.
big hustle wherever you can.
Yes.
Well, I tell you, well, some stores now, Sharon, is there stores in your area that do the double and triple couponing?
Yes. And I take advantage of it. Also with couponing, if you know somebody, well, before COVID, if you knew somebody that worked at a hotel, a nursing home, a hospital, remember a lot of them people get the papers and they don't want them.
Right.
Have that person that worked there collect them coupons for you. That's a way to get
Take
free.
Well,
get Sunday papers for you.
That, or if you're in an area like we used to have recycling center in our parking lot where you could drop off your recycling, and they always have a newspaper thing. And I used to watch people all the time jump in the newspaper bin. You know, it'd be where you put your cardboard newspapers, and they would go in there and get them damn coupons. And
exactly.
I mean, it's work. You could save money. To me, I ain't got time for all that. I don't have the patience. But yes,
Some
if you
people
put forth the effort, you can do it. You can come out to the good. And there's some good forums, and I know on Slick Deals, there's actually spots on Slick Deals where you can where people post all of their where to find it, pricing. Hey, you can get this for this price.
Yes.
They tell you, then they have contests on how much money you can save. You got to take a picture of your freaking receipt.
I do that all the time.
To show how
Everything
much you
I
saved.
buy, they pay me.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yes, and I belong to. There's a couple of penny list groups in Telegram, so I'll go ahead and post it in our group. So if you guys want to join the penny list group, couponing groups, there is quite a few couponing groups. They help you save money, tell you what's pennied out, what's dirt cheap. Also, when you go to the grocery store, before you go, always grab the ad paper and look and see what they have on sale. Also, majority of the stores, I don't know if your store do it, the butcher, but they will take a rain check. So don't go there and be like, oh man, I wanted to get that tied and it was on sale.
Most of the time, well, yes. Usually we give rain checks. Now we have not been. Our company does not give rain checks since COVID because because distribution is so messed up that our company's policy decided to change for this time because you can't honor something. Let's say it was tied on sale, all right? Because the ads are written weeks and weeks out in advance. Okay, so the company decides. So they'll say, hey, this is going to be on sale in 3 weeks. Well, then say Tide, Procter & Gamble can't send it to us because they can't get it. So we don't have it. So the company has to say, all right, we can't give out rain checks for something that we're not even able to get. So but it's company to company, decides on that. But yes, rain checks. Pay attention to the company's policy on expiration dates on rain checks. Our company used to not have an expiration date. It was like never ran out. And I had a guy come up one day a couple years ago. He came up, he says, I need some T-bones. And I said, okay. He says, I need 25 of them. I'm like, oh, wow, 25 T-bones. He says, I'm an inch thick. And I was like, okay. And he had a damn rain check for $3.99 a pound. And the rain check was so old and folded and faded, you could hardly read it, but we had to honor it. So it was $3.99. He had the damn rain check for 7-8 years, and that's just what we had to honor it. And so you just got to know each store's policies, and you can work around.
Yes, read your store policies. Also, of course, expiring coupons. If you know a family that's military, give it to them because the coupons never expire if you're on base. When you go to their stores, them coupons never expire. So if you have a coupon and it expires, save it. Give it to somebody you know in the military that's on base or whatever because they can use that coupon.
Wow. Gives back more.
Yeah. Also, if you're on a fixed income, you know Amazon already do Amazon Prime. If you're any type of government, anything for $5, you get Amazon Prime. Also, you can if you coupon and you get EBT or whatever, you can use that and buy the food stuff with your coupons. Like say you go to Walgreens or something and use the money back for that over on your on toilet paper and stuff. So you're basically getting free toilet paper, free whatever, you know, but you're still paying, but you know, use your points. Walgreens is the best place, a great place to coupon at. People don't look at Walmart and CVS, the perks and stuff like that. But yeah.
But ain't some stores limiting how much of one thing you can get right now?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yes.
That's what I thought. A lot of stores are limiting.
That's why you bring your family members, like you said the other day.
Right. So you can make them use it, right? Give them the money before you enter the store.
Mm-hmm.
Play the game.
So yeah. Yes, they don't expire either. And Southern Tech Girl said, yes, don't forget about the online coupons and stuff. Now I sometimes do buy coupons depending on what the coupon is. I will go like on eBay because they something for dirt cheap. Say for example, before the COVID came out, there was Tide. We're gonna use Tide again. And I was like, oh, I love that Tide. I can go buy 30 coupons for $2. You know, to me, it's worth it because when I go in the store, I'm going to rack up. You know what?
Because you're going to buy it on sale too. You know
exactly. I'm going to buy it on sale. I'm going to use my coupon, and if it doubles, and if it has overage, I can either use it on something else, or they're going to give me some money. So I'm making money anyway. They're called money making.
Sharon, you're hustling.
Oh yeah, I've been hustling now. My goal is $3.99. Yes. So that's what we were talking about the other day. Yeah, we were talking about the other day. What does hustle mean to you? So that's the way to side hustle. Since the Butcher and Rojas is on, I want to ask you guys, what does hustle mean to you? I mean, what does you do? You know, as far as with products or whatever you would do as far as hustle. And you know, another thing with hustle is the way that you make money that they don't take out for taxes, like with the couponing thing or whatever. So I'm gonna start with Rojas.
So, okay, hold on. I got to think about this one.
Okay, well, while you thinking, I asked Butcher.
I really don't have a side hustle other than being a gigolo. That's about it. You know, man for hire. Yeah, you know, try to do that kind of business. You're keeping women happy. I'm here, you know, Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. Yeah, hey, I'll take
like that.
Yeah, the only side hustle I got right now is if people come to me now and want me to set up a Fire device or an Android device or want some type of tech help where I used to not charge anybody. Now what I've done is, because it ends up being so much time, I'm like, all right, you can get me a 12-pack of beer, and I tell them it's only the beer I drink, and my beer costs $20 to $21 a 12-pack. And I said, if you want me to set up a device, it's going to cost you 12-pack. So that's my side hustle, which I guess it gets me a 12-pack. Yeah. And it, you know, that's the beer I'm going to drink. And then people don't feel like, oh, this is going to cost me $20. And plus, I don't feel like I'm taking money from it. I feel like it makes my conscience feel better. So, you know.
Right. And you can always barter.
Yeah. A 12-pack of Red Oak beer. That's my side hustle. They can give me that. Thank you very much.
That's premium. That's premium stuff.
Yes. Because bartering can be you can hustle for and what I mean to say hustle in a bad way. It's things that you do, services or help you do, and it's not always for monetary value. Like he said, he does it for a 6-pack. I might go, for example, I might go hook up my brother's device. Everybody knows he makes shirts and stuff because I want a special MS7 shirt or a special MS7 hat. He says, okay, well, I want you to hook up my box. That's another way of a side hustle because you both are trading services and both of you are helping each other and it's benefiting.
Right.
Okay, Rojas.
So I guess my side hustle, like I don't know. So
Just a way in the past, now, or whatever would be we were just somebody was asking about a hustle the other day and stuff, and we were saying that you consider sometimes what we do we consider hustle because you think about it, your Uncle Sam is not taking taxes. That's what I'm saying. You're helping people, they're helping you.
Yeah. So what I do, well, with this platform and everything that I do back here, that's my 9 to 5. That's my job.
Okay.
So I do pay Uncle Sam for this stuff.
Okay. But you go ahead.
With my side hustle, there's actually a couple things that I do. I volunteer my time, and there's some schools out in this county, and there's several counties around that there's people that want to do like YouTube videos or like how to be bigger in social media. So I'll go there and just volunteer my time and teach them how to do it and what was my journey to get there. I also have a buddy of mine that does construction, and there's a lot of times that he gets pissed because he doesn't have enough help. There's never enough help. And so he'll hit me up, like 5 o'clock in the morning. Hey, are you up? I know you're up. Get up, put your clothes on. I need your help. So he'll tell him, come swim by, pick me up, and then he'll take me to wherever he wants the help at, and then I'll help him out. And I keep telling him, I was like, dude, I'm like, you know what, just don't pay me. Like, it's fine. Like you've helped me with my house plenty of times. Just call it a squash. So if I guess with my side hustle, and if I do get paid on the side, or however they like Butcher says, like get me some beer, or buy me some lunch, or whatever it is, even just to hang out. Like for me, that's what I like the most. Like, let's just hang out, get something to drink, hang out, talk. Right. So those are the two things I do. I especially with the kids. I think there's a school that's not that far from me, and the school is very, very rough. There's a lot of kids there. I think they said this school year, when the school year started, there was about 3,000 freshmen that came in, and they were saying that by the end of this school year, half of them would have dropped out. And I was like, there's no flipping way. And they're just like, you'll see it. They're like, it happens every year. We get all these kids in, and then they all drop out, and they get kicked out to some other school. And then with that same district, the other schools that kicked out those kids, they come in, and it's just that vicious cycle that they're all just being bounced around. So I started a after school thing where they came in, and it's just like, what do you need? Do you want to just hang out? Let's hang out. Do you want to play some ball? Let's ball. And it's crazy. I had the principal come at me and say, why don't you start? I actually used to work for a nonprofit company that did after school for the kids to make sure they stay out of trouble. And I left that company back in November, but I was still volunteering my time. And now I have that whole district saying, like, can you just come here and just set something up? And I'm like, I wish I can. There's only one of me, and I don't have that many hours in the day. And so I try to at least say, hey, I'll at least be there at each school for about 30 minutes to an hour once a week. And I'm right before this whole COVID thing. There was actually the superintendents, they had a meeting, and they pulled me in, and they're just like, hey, you know what? Like, we have never had this turnaround where so many kids actually were getting better grades. And they're like, it's not even like, oh, they're going from F's to D's. They're like, no, these guys are going for B's to A's now. And they're like, and the only reason is because they don't want to get kicked out of this district, because they have a place to come and express themselves and learn and it's the other cool thing was there's other teachers that got on board with that.
Sorry, Cam.
And now there's this whole program going on, which is amazing. So I know long-winded. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead. No, you're good. You're good.
So it's pretty cool. I like it. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to get some breakfast.
Yeah, but like I said, as far as side hustle, it's not always a bad thing. Far as a hustle, or I don't know. Even saying the word hustle do make it kind of sound bad, but
my hustle is one word: college.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. That's her hustle. It's school. Getting her schooling and stuff. But like you said, you could barter for services, or you could, like you said, give your time and stuff. Every school my daughter went to before COVID, I always volunteered at least once a week. Always did and stuff. And when you go there and you volunteer, especially if you have a child in school, the staff gets to know you. The children get to know you. And it makes your child even succeed even more because they know that not saying that because there's a lot of parents out there who really works and stuff and do not have the time to volunteer like they want to and stuff. But it's a wonderful thing because there is a lot of children. They be glad to see you. Oh, Miss, Williams, you came. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Especially when you see, like for me, the biggest thing is when you see them kids, like their faces light up. They're like, "Oh my gosh! Like I've seen you on YouTube," and I'm like, "I'm nobody. I'm just me." And they just laugh. They just crack up, and they're just like, "Can you teach me how to do this or do that?" Or there was a girl that wanted to do a makeup thing, and she's like, "You don't know much about makeup, do you?" I was like, "Nope, sadly I don't." I'm like, "But I can help you how to set up the camera though if you want."
Yes. It's, speaking of that, it's so funny because there's a YouTuber that I follow and he's a high school teacher. But what he teaches, when he talks on this platform, sometimes his students find out and he'd be like, and they'd be like, "Oh," he said, "Now it's poetry. Could you show me how to do YouTube? Could you show me how to do YouTube?" And he'd be like, "We'll do YouTube when you get your education. Get that schooling first. I don't want you to take up for that time." Yeah. And it'd be so funny, but people find his channel. He said some of the people, unfortunately, his students, he have to block him because some of the content that he has is not appropriate for children, because they get into deep discussion about, stuff with history, history facts and stuff. So,
yeah.
Like, don't follow me, follow them books. He says, "But I do want you to," he said, "but if YouTube end up being what you want to do, go for it. You just get your schooling first.
Get your schooling."
Yep. Okay. Also, another question I had for this week was, during COVID, since COVID's been out, what has been your go-to streaming device and streaming like APKs or Plex or whatever? We'll start with you, the butcher.
Oh man, I got me first again.
Okay.
All right. No, that's all right. I mean, it's not a hard choice. So I use my Shield. That's no reason not to use that if you have one. And I use Shadow. I mean, that's really my go-to. If I have a fallback, I'll fall back to Sharon, and that's about it.
Okay. Rojas?
So I don't know if I commented, somebody asked in there, I think it was Ken.
Okay.
So I got 3 TVs. I don't have shields for all of them. But I have the older Shield. I think it was a 2017 Shield in my living room with the old remote, the little one. I can't stand that triangle thing.
The one that's thin.
Yeah.
All right, now that's the 2017 remote that has battery in it, or is it the 2015 one?
The 15 remote.
Oh yeah, I've got mine. Rechargeable.
Rechargeable. Love that thing. So that's my living room. My family room, I got the Buzz TV VidStick. I did have the 4K in there, the 4K Fire Stick, but I had to switch it over. And then this TV right here, I have the 4K Fire Stick. So I got one different device in each TV. As far as my go-to app, so I still use the K word.
Yes, I did too. Jody, we call it Jody on here.
Jody. I still got the simple build. I just went private with it.
Okay, yeah, I liked that simple build.
Yeah, so I still have it. Very few people I've shared it around, but it's still there. And there was an app that one of our guys put together that I guess I'm not allowed to talk about it because he doesn't want everybody to talk about it.
Okay.
But what's crazy is I went from using that a lot to, and this is Next Level's fault. He got me into TV Zion, and I've tried out that Zion Club with.
It's nice.
Oh my gosh, that thing is amazing. It is.
Yes, it is.
And then he helped me set up EUMC with it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I never have issues with that thing. That thing's awesome.
So neither one of you have ever used Plex, or neither one of you have a Plex?
I have a Plex. I have 3 Plexes that I have that I bounce with.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
have it, but I don't really stream my stuff. I can do it. I do have a server at home, but I use Blue has her cloud server, so I link to it when I want to watch off of Plex. But she doesn't do 4K or high end stuff, and I prefer if 4K is available, I'm gonna watch 4K. If it's available, I'm sorry. It's like, why drive 30 miles an hour when I'm allowed to drive 60?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's understandable.
What size are all the TVs?
Mine?
Yeah.
This one is a 42, I think it is. 40 something. It's not 40. It's something.
43.
Right.
43.
43 is that what it is? I forget.
Damn, like Sharon, like she knows, like she was over at your house or something. Well, tell us
No,
about something.
I just went TV shopping. No, I just went TV shopping.
I forget the size of this one.
Scared there for a minute.
You might want to get
Talk
your
about
woman, man.
talk about side hustle.
Don't put me.
Hey.
All right, Jiggle.
That's all right. I already got pen down.
Woo! The family room is 60, and then the one in the living room, that's my baby. That's the Samsung 900N series. That one's a 90.
QLD.
Yeah.
QLED. Yeah.
Yeah, QLED.
Well,
I just got Samsung too.
love Samsung.
Samsung, I love it too. I love my TV 4K.
No, I'm an LG OLED guy. I did the 55-inch OLED, and I'll be honest, the QLED or the OLED, they have some beautiful pictures. I mean, they're a beautiful picture, upscaling, and I mean, I only went 55 because my apartment's only so big. You know, I didn't need a 80-inch TV in a little bitty apartment like a Van drive-in movie theater.
I had to get the big one because my goal has always been, the second I buy my first house, I'm gonna buy the biggest TV possible. I'm gonna walk into Best Buy. I'm gonna look at the big one way in the back and be like, that one. That's it. And the wife was like, she's like, you're not gonna go in there. You're not gonna spend this much amount. You're not gonna bring it home. I'm not gonna let you through the front door. And I was like, it won't fit through the front door. We're gonna have to go through the garage on this one.
I hear you. Hey, you only live. We were talking about that the other day. You only live once.
Yep.
You know, enjoy what you can while you got it, because you can't take it with you.
And I was in the doghouse for maybe like 2 days. I was in the doghouse for 2 days, and when because you know when you move in, you got to set everything up. So she's busy, you know. When I finally had her sit down to watch it, that was the end of that.
That was all she wrote. Yes, that was all she wrote. And stuff. So I know you said you had 3 plexes. Do you have 3 plexes that somebody else's plex, or are you building your plex?
Somebody else's plex.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to ask you, do you do the animation? Well, I'm just now getting into it thanks to Ken and Cam B.
Yeah.
Because they are the plex experts. I don't know if you've been watching their videos or anything, but oh my goodness, they are the
there's a lot
plex wizards.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff with it. I haven't really gone too far into plex, and I think Cam,
actually working on it right now.
Cam, you said you got your plex videos going on, right?
Yep.
I'm probably
GM
gonna do videos, so
Pen too. Both of them. They are the Flex.
I'll check them out. I know what it does, and I started one to for like the family to do something really small, and then I got a hold of one Plex, somebody else's Plex, and then somebody else's Plex, then the third one, and then I'm just like, okay, I'm done with mine. I'm like, I don't want to work on mine.
But Pen, can you tell us a little bit about how Plex works? How you do the Plex? That they can be.
Well, how I do is like with the automation. So I got the D-box going, and the sonar, radar, lidar for the movies, TV shows, and music, and it's all automated.
Wow!
I got a local setup, and I got a cloud setup as well. It's great, absolutely great.
So it works for you. Your movies work for you, so you don't have to search individual. Like if it's a TV show you want, as it come new, it just does it for you. It's on your Plex.
Comes out automatically.
Okay, Tim. Have a good one, Tim.
Tim, have a good one, man.
Peace out, Tim. Take care.
See you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Cam B.
But yeah, working on it right now actually.
Could you tell us more about how you do your Plex?
Mine right now is fully cloud-based. I got on all my programs, sonar, radar, all that noise is running on a dedicated server, and then a download with Usenet, and then storage is on Google.
Your G Suite.
Yep. And then now what?
No, I was just gonna say after you get done, could you tell us how you can store it on G Suite?
Yeah. What I do is I have it mounted with rClone, but if you want to download with your PC, you can do that. You just have to use a program called Air Explorer, and then you log into your Google Drive account with the program, because it's basically like where you can have all your cloud storages in one space. So you log in with your login details and you just transfer. Now the only caveat there is that you have 750 gigabytes a day that you can upload to, which isn't a big deal. I mean, I have my days where I'm just like downloading, and I'm like, oh snap, I hit it. But after 24 hours, you can go back to doing what you were doing.
For educational purposes.
Yep.
All right, so hey, I got a question for that. Okay, so
Yeah,
what's the maximum storage space that you're allowed to use on your cloud?
Maximum storage space right now. Yeah, Google. It's unlimited. A friend of mine has over 100 terabytes last time I checked.
Jeez.
How does now? So is that free? How do you get that much space?
Google business account. Okay. It's a Google business account that costs $12 a month. You can add as many users as you want. They recommend 5 or more, but for the unlimited. But here's the thing: they don't enforce it. Now, when I'm telling people to, hey, go with this, I'm also telling them to get a hardware solution started. So you're not like me wondering how in the hell am I going to back up 50 terabytes worth of stuff down the line. So if you have a hardware solution and you just want to back up the data, then G Suite is the way to go.
So my concern with that would be, and again, I've never stored much on there, but it seems like if Google wanted to, it would be easy for them to scan and purge anything that they got. What's a DMAC
notice?
Yeah, if they got a notice to remove certain content, seems like they could scan everything in their Google Cloud, no matter whose account it is, and remove it if they wanted to. But I mean, I'm just thinking that they would, because I mean, remember when Google stuff would be on and off of add-ons, it would be here and gone, and because Google would just purge it, and it'd be wiped.
Right.
So it just makes you wonder. I mean, trusting that much space, it just seems like a flip of the switch. They could
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
I guess that's why Ken doesn't use that. Ken doesn't use G Suite.
Yeah,
I
for
guess that
me,
reason he does hard drive.
for me, it's just the way that my quote unquote income is set up is the best option for me right now. Now, what I'm saying is when I recommend this to people, I'm always saying, hey, if you can back up physically, do that first. Of course, do that first, and then hey, if you want to have a second backup and have it on Google Drive, then do it. Now I'm in the process of, saving the pennies and doing whatever I have to do to back it all up hardware wise. So I'm not really too worried. So I'm working on it. It's all about progress and growth. But it's really whatever works for a person. I see a lot of people do the same thing that I'm doing on an Ultra Seed box.
Yeah, Ultra Seed box.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing with the difference with USB would be they're a private company, whereas Google, it's so. I don't know. Google is so and Google, they're very corporate friendly. So like I'm saying, it's with USB. It's a little bit harder to know what's on there. Google it seems to me that they'd be like, oh yeah, well we got information about this particular movie, and we can scan for that particular video on our whole network, and we can just say delete it. And so I'm sure that people could do it. It would just, I'd be at the point of like, is that going to be deleted? Which, especially if you had 50 terabytes or.
Yeah. Yeah, she says got 50 terabytes.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. So.
Yeah, really, when it comes to what I'm more passionate about, it's all about this golden age stuff. So that as soon as I can get stuff together, that's getting backed up first, period. And the story, all the newer stuff, I can just go ahead and grab whenever. So I'm not. So once I figure out, however this is all split apart, however the data is split apart, that golden age section or is getting backed up first, because it's a lot harder to find things depending on the decade.
Yep.
Yeah. I know for me, like I went ahead and got the G Suite, but for me, I would use the G Suite. This is the way I'm personally using it. I would get, like, my hard drive only have so much space, and I see something and my hard drive is about to run out before I go to Best Buy and I want to go ahead and get it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it temporarily, put it in the G Suite. As soon as my hard drive, I'm transferring it over to my hard drive to hardware. So I have it to back up. So that's my reason to use G Suite. But Penn can tell you about his. He don't use G Suite. He doesn't use that. So he uses total hardware, don't you?
I'm gonna set up rClone and G Suite this weekend, because I am going to expand it, just to play around with it, see what I can do with it. But I have the local setup that's dedicated is on, and what I'm using the C-Box for primarily is new TV shows that come out. I'm just watching them on the C-Box, and I'm seeing, okay, what shows are good enough to where I want them to be put on my local. If it has an 8 or above, in my personal opinion, I'm going to put it on my local. If it's a 7 below, I'll just stream it, forget about it, and delete it. And that way, I'm never going to be running out of space if I decide to cancel the G Suite route and just stick with the C-Box. So I'm sort of using it as a streaming service temporarily, just to play around with the cloud base. And it's working great.
Well, plus if you're using the seed box, the super benefit to me is the you're able to, you have lots of sources to pull from, and you're not having to worry about your bandwidth, number one, and you don't have to worry about seeding back yourself. And the third thing is your IP address is never added into the whole mix of where it came from. So you have that middleman between you and with the source of where you got that video. So it's that extra layer of protection because when you're doing this type of stuff, we see here people, I was doing a torrent and I got a letter from my from my ISP. Yeah, probably, Pirate Bay and whatever public tracker. Yeah, that's you put yourself in a bad situation because your IP is out there when you join a swarm. Whereas if you're using a cloud service, your IP's not out there like that. So that's always the best benefit to those cloud services is keeping yourself safe. And a few bucks a month is worth keeping yourself safe, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Now, I also got the Ultra Sleep box too, but I plan on doing the same thing with my Ultra Sleep boxes. I put so many on there, but my goal was transferring them to my hard drive.
Right. And a lot of people do that workflow where they'll do the C box and they're FCP down to their local, and they'll get stuff that way. You get a cheap plan, maybe 2 to 4 terabytes, depending on what you need, and then you have everything run through the C box, and then you just FCP down to your local. So that's a situation as well. I like that as options out here. Lots of options.
Exactly. For sure.
So there's different ways. So there's a lot of different ways you can grow and do your Plex,
Because I was talking with you guys yesterday, mainly Ken and Sharon about it, and said if people have, if you look at Put.io and Premiumize, and you look at the features that's inside of those programs, they're basically mini C boxes. So the people that do the copy and paste magnet links into the downloader, that's essentially the same thing as the FCP down to the local, because you still have to download it to your drive. It's just a different way of doing it.
Yes. So like I said, there's a lot of different ways you can do your Plex. That's why you make the Plex yours, like you make the box yours.
Yep.
And we're going to get ready to wind down because we've been on here going on 2 hours, and I'd like to thank everybody that came. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here, and I really appreciate it. And with that being said, we're going to start with Donald. I guess he left. Okay, Camby.
All right, people, y'all know my spiel. Thank you for coming to see us. Like she said, you chose to be here out of everywhere else you could be. Thanks for talking gaming with us, having fun with us, and just being silly with us. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Okay. You back, Donald? I guess not. Okay, Penn.
Thanks to everybody for coming through today and supporting the show. Thanks. Shout out to the Butcher and Rojas for blessing the panel for today. And please continue to support MS7 and the rest of the crew. Like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, peace out. Thank you.
Okay. The Butcher?
Thanks for having me on, Sharon. Just sitting here drinking my coffee and thought I'd just jump in here and say, hey, thanks for having me. Thanks for all the work that you guys do, giving back to the community, sharing knowledge that you have learned over the years. That's what this is all about. And Rojas can say the same thing. We all learn. We all start at a certain spot. We learn stuff. And the idea is not to hoard what knowledge you've learned. It's about to share what knowledge you've learned so that somebody else can carry that baton. So thanks for having me on. I want to give 2 shout outs for my show tonight. I've got the show at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Streaming Matters. Welcome anybody that would like to join my show. My panel is always open for people that want to join and share, ask questions about streaming options. And then Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern is my movie show, which is Player Pass. And again, welcome people to join, watch the the 2 movies that we are reviewing, and we ask that people join the panel and tell us your thoughts of these movies, because it's about the idea of that show was to invite people to join the show that are not your techie people, just people that like a movie or hate a movie. Tell us why. That's what we want. And it's kind of scary for people to join a show, but slowly we're finding people that you've never heard of are joining more and more often. Alvin is now a regular on my show. He was just a regular guy, and now he's every week. That mug's clicking, and he is on there with his shirts. And that is, if you've watched my show, look at his shirts because he's got a funny shirt on. Funny shirt every time. So yeah, thanks for that, for allowing me to promote my 2 shows. And thanks again for having me and the work you guys are doing.
Yes, I was going to ask somebody, could you put the Butcher and Rosas channel in the chat so everybody could make sure they go to their channels and subscribe to them, because they are very veterans in the game. They have a lot of knowledge. It's wonderful. I enjoy every time going to both of their channels, being in their chats. I learn so much. Okay, Rojas.
Thanks everyone for coming. Thank you, Sharon, for having me come on your show. It's always a blessing, and I'm always honored to come and be part of whatever we're talking about and whatever we're sharing. The Butcher said it the best. You know, we always learn from each other, and I think it's great how when new people come in, they get whatever the previous people learned, and then they put their spin on it, and then they teach us stuff. So, you know, keep it coming. Good stuff. Appreciate you guys all. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon.
Yes. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I'd like to thank the Butcher and Rojas for being my special guests. I feel very honored for you guys to come on my platform. You guys are always welcome here anytime on the platform. And like I said before, you guys could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here, and I more than appreciate it. And if you haven't, on the way out, hit that like and hit that bell icon. And within hitting that bell icon, make sure you press all, not just on my channel, but on Rojas, the Butchers, Pins, Can Be, Donald D. Nice. Press all so you'll get all the notifications. And with that being said, this is Freaking Sharon with MS7. We're out.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.